Hello and greetings from Northumberland. It's Thursday and it's the 21st of October. And I think it's time that we had a little update on things with COVID. So this isn't the normal reflection, but a reflection on where we are at the moment. For the last couple of weeks, I've been more than slightly concerned about the rise in COVID rates and the larger number of hospitalizations and certainly the very large number of COVID cases. And so on Tuesday, I wrote to our church wardens to put some ideas to them, and I confirmed this with their replies and also with an already planned PCC at Northumberland. And after seeing various reports, this is what I've suggested, and the wardens have agreed to, and was also confirmed at this PCC at Northumberland. The idea is that at present we will roll back slightly on our progress and put a pause on singing in our services. I do this with great reluctance, but I do it in response to the principles that we set out back in July and reconfirmed in September about how we would try to proceed through this difficult time. And there are two primary goals. The first goal is to keep us together as worshipping and praying communities, because I believe, and I believe others believed along with me, that being able to come together and worship is very important for Christian people. And we also want to keep our churches open day by day so that people can come and pray. We realise how terrible it was in the long lockdowns when people were denied and forbidden worship, and this was not good for our churches, and this was not good for many of our people. And so many people have expressed to me in the last months how much it affected their faith, their spirit, and their whole sense of well-being. So we want us to be able to continue to come together, which has been the practice of the church since the earliest times, even in greatest times of persecution, to come together and to worship so that we may be able to build up each other, receive the sacraments, and be united as a body. But also we need to look after one another, and it is a difficult situation. And increasingly it's more and more obvious that the spread is by aerosol, and when we sing or shout, the aerosol situation is greater. That's why we've continued to sit and kneel for most of our services, so that we're not projecting things so much in the atmosphere. We're lucky to have largish and drafty-ish buildings, so we do have some even unintentional ventilation, and we are meeting in a biggish space all the time. But to do this safely, to take out the potential of greater spread through singing, seems to be a prudent thing to do. And so from this Sunday, and with a review in December, we will suspend singing again in our services. It is a great sadness to me, and I know it will be an even greater sadness to some of you. But we're going to do it so that we can keep the greater goal before us, that of being able to meet together, to worship together as the body of Christ, and to allow as many people as possible to be able to share in that fellowship and that worship. Our country is again facing a time of uncertainty, and we are being led to believe that things will get worse before they can get better. But it seems to me that we could not criticise inaction in our government if we didn't try to take some sensible precautions ourselves. And so that's why we're doing this. it is for the good of all and to enable us to continue to meet, to worship, and to share fellowship. May God bless us in these difficult times.